Reed. Bobby Reed. Screamer.
Sorry, right.
We just the points came up and we just had to just add to the points because
yeah man, you're a good man. Probably not see me talk.
Whoa, but Maggie with a new
show my vacancy.
Wait. It all started from Maggie.
Right here on Ryan Sports Classic. Welcome to our World Cup coverage. We will be covering all games, match day predictions, squad reactions, injury news, all that kind of stuff about the World Cup this year in Qatar. We will be covering it all here on Ryan Sports Classic. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and here we go. Come on!
Good evening. Big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. Really do appreciate it. We're going to do our roundup for the games that play today in the World Cup. All right. Argentina gets shocked by Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia defeat Argentina by 2-1. Shocking result for Argentina. And don't forget, Argentina haven't lost a game for over 2 years, right? They ranked 3rd in the world. At the time when Saudi Arabia defeat them, Saudi ranked 54 in the world. So Argentina get a shock of them life. They lost. All right? They lost. All right? Definitely they lost. So for me, guys, we're going to get into it. Mexico draw 0-0 with Poland. Wow. Denmark drop points against a team that I expect Denmark should win. All right. But first and foremost, people, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in to all the World Cup videos. I think we has done so many watch along. All right, we has done so much review and talk about all the game and all of them stuff there. So for me, I think we has done great so far in the World Cup qualifier. In the World Cup, I mean. All right, so people, we will get into it. This one not going to be a long one. It's not going to be a long one, people, because I just done cheese stream today. Like it's going to be a busy period with the end of the year. If you want good, your nose have to run. Yeah, nothing will come easy. So the people them think that sitting down at home and believe that things going to come easy. You have to work hard. Sometimes you have nothing to talk about on YouTube, and then this minute you have so many things to talk about on YouTube. All right, let's jump right into it, people. All right, so the Denmark, I think first and foremost, the Denmark game, it's a 0-0 draw, and I must say, man, Denmark goalkeeper, and he makes some fantastic save, and I can't believe this game finished 0-0. The amount of save that both goalkeeper make. Yeah, both goalkeeper make some fabulous save in this game. But I told you guys that Denmark is a team that don't score a lot of goals. Denmark is a team that, they play pretty good football, but they don't have that cutting edge up top at the pitch. And I think that Denmark dropping points, it's a big thing for Denmark, right? Big thing for Denmark not to lose this game. But France, they win today by 4-1. I think France, man. France. People, France is a fantastic team. Regardless of how many injured that the France team is going through right now. They have a lot of injured players. But it showed that the France team, it showed that the France team have a long way to go. They are the defending champion, and we can expect France to be there right till the end of the World Cup. My boy Jersey Boy jump on. He said he's going to sleep. He just cannot stay off the internet. Him skin scratch him once a year. Someone talk about it's
Bro,
France.
you know I love doing this, bro. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the most watch-alongs. 3 watch-alongs for you guys. I want to thank everyone, and again, you know, this project me and Ryan have been doing for the World Cup, we want to show the world that we are the #1 place for any World Cup content is on Ryan Sports Classic. So I'll quickly talk about France before I go, Ryan, but I think we played very well. Pavard looked a little bit lost. And the big blow, Ryan, is you know Luca Hernandez went down injured, right?
Yeah.
They've confirmed his injury.
Mhm.
ACL. He's done his ACL, yeah.
So is it you guys going to call more player or that's it?
No, we can't. We're not allowed to. But here's the thing is, Ryan, Luca Hernandez can play left back, but he's a centre back more than a left back. So Theo Hernandez, once he came on for Luca Hernandez, you could see how good France were. It's not a blow for France in the sense of Theo is the starter.
Just boy, continue. Just give me a minute, please.
Yeah,
Continue.
no worries. But it's Bayern Munich. It's Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is the big blow. Bayern Munich have got PSG in the round of 16, and they're gonna have to face PSG with no Theo and Lucas Hernandez. So big blow. Saudi Arabia, Argentina, great goal, great second goal. Of course, penalty by Lionel Messi. I think this is probably the biggest shock. Apologies, the biggest shock in World Cup history. That is ridiculous. That's a shock and a half. Then we had 2 0-0 draws. Mexico drawing 0-0 with Poland, and then we had Denmark drawing 0-0 with Tunisia. Now, as a Frenchman, for people who don't know, I'm half French. My national team is France. It was very important that Denmark dropped points and France capitalised on it on the same day. But I'm very, very happy. But yeah, what I was saying, Ryan, is the big blow is for Bayern Munich. So if you think about it, Ryan, if De Ligt or Upamecano get injured, they've got no depth anymore centre back.
Okay.
They're playing PSG, so that's a huge blow, and I guess that France now only have 1 left back and 1 right back, which is not good for depth. So we had 2 0-0 draws. Of course, Lewandowski, Ryan, missing a penalty.
As usual, Lewandowski always shy away from the big moment. You know, people just start to react.
It's another big game, Ryan. Another big game doesn't turn up.
Bro, Lewandowski, I'm not going to be lie. He's a very good player. He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player, but he goes in the big games, Ryan.
Always, bro. Like, he scored a lot of goals for him country, but I not seen that Lewandowski whenever he play in the World Cup, in the Euro. Bro, as a star player, you're supposed to jog your team. Look at Suarez. Look at Cavani. These players, whenever they play, they make sure that they stand out. Without players around Lewandowski, he's not that player, bro. And that's why I always rate Suarez over him. It no matter who Suarez is playing with that Uruguay. He might go bring them to the occasion. You understand? I think, and the way that Poland play, bro, like, come on, man. Poland need to be a little bit more brave, bro. I don't see Poland coming out of this group.
No, neither
Where
do I.
Poland play today, they're still in it, but I don't think they're coming out of this group. I think Mexico, go ahead.
I was going to say, looking at that game, who had the better chances? Mexico. That guy, Alexis Vega, he was turning it up. I think that Mexico should have scored. But you're completely right, Ryan, that, you know, Mexico 100% were the better team.
And for me with Mexico, I think people must give Mexico credit. Whenever Mexico play in CONCACAF, them always been standout. But when they go and play against them peer, when they go and play against, just like how they play against what's his name? Poland. Just like when Mexico play Poland, just like how Mexico play Brazil, just like when Mexico play Germany, they always stand out. Mexico is not a team that going to play behind the football. They want possession of the football to dominate the game. But one thing that Mexico team is locked in, I think Mexico need a killer instinct. If Mexico can have Lewandowski in their team, the way Mexico move the ball, pass the ball, getting behind the team, but they don't have that cutting edge up top to give them that edge. And that has been a problem for Mexico for some years now. They don't have that striker like Chicharito in his prime. Mexico have Chicharito, today them win them game there. Mexico have Chicharito in his prime, Mexico win that game there all day today. I think Mexico, we have to give them credit. Whenever they represent for CONCACAF, they always doing them best. They are the only team in CONCACAF always go to the next round, quarterfinal. Mexico stand out, brother. Mexico a big team, brother. The man them a big football team, brother. Can't go around the Mexican them, brother. The man them stand out. The man them show you say, oh yeah, talk about. We can play ball too. It's not Europe alone can play. CONCACAF team can play ball too. Yeah, but that's my take on the Mexico team. Still, I think they need a striker. They have everything else, but they need a striker to put the ball in the back of the net.
Their strikers aren't good enough. That number 20 wasn't good enough. And Ryan, today was Raul Jimenez's first action of football since he got injured for Wolves. They need more depth. They need better up front. I think the better player for me today was Alexis Vega and the Mexico goalkeeper. Very, very, very good. But moving on to another draw, Denmark, Tunisia. Ryan, there were so many offside goals in that game.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. But we have to give Denmark is a team, bro. They need a striker, bro. This is what Denmark lack of. They lack of someone that. Can you imagine you put a Nunes in Denmark team? The amount of chance that Denmark create. Yeah, but they don't have someone to put the ball in the back of the net. And why so? Denmark is a big country, man. Why they don't have a striker that put the ball in the back of it?
They have Poulsen, but I don't think he started today.
Yeah, but he's not the coach don't believe in him to start him. That's the thing. The coach don't really believe in him to start.
What was the team? What was the team? Was it Damsgaard who started?
Yeah, he start up top today.
He has not been. Was it Damsgaard? I think signed for Brentford, didn't he? Damsgaard.
Yeah.
It was it wasn't. It was Kasper Dolberg and Olsen.
We think about Denmark goalkeeper. That's the goalkeeper that Leicester leave.
I don't understand why he left, Ryan.
Because he wants a new challenge. He's want a new challenge.
Apparently, from what I've heard, he's went to Nice and it hasn't worked out, and Nice already want to sell him.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how true it is, but I think he should have stayed at Leicester, in my opinion. But if you look at that, you've got Højbjerg, Delaney, Eriksson, of course. Delaney came off with an injury. But the team we've really got to give credit to, Ryan, is Tunisia, because I think on the chances and how the game went, Tunisia should have walked away with the W.
Yeah, I
They
think
should have
so.
won that game.
I think so too. I think so too. A lot of people don't underestimate them today. Even me, I have them to finish bottom of the group, but I didn't see much of them, right? But they show that they can play football. And this group going to be a very, very tough group. Today we have 2 draw in that group. You can expect more game to draw, Jersey boy. Just
Well, yeah, so that group's going to be the France group is very open, because we've scored the one way. So Denmark drew, France took advantage, and now we got on Saturday we got France v Denmark, which is going to be the big game. I think obviously, Ryan, we're talking about the biggest game is Saudi Arabia v Argentina. Like, I don't think me or you or anyone would have predicted that result. Talk to me, Ron. But in my opinion, that is the biggest shock in World Cup history. It's such a big shock that Saudi Arabia have done a bank holiday tomorrow to celebrate that win. Bro, they're doing a holiday because of that win.
That's
How crazy
huge.
is that?
That's huge. That's huge. And let I plug this in, Jersey boy. Saudi Arabia is very close to they are playing at home. Can remember Saudi Arabia want to host the World Cup with Qatar. They are at home, and you see so many people. I listen. All right, watch this, Jersey boy. I think Saudi Arabia coming out of this group. I think when they get the confidence in the players, I think they probably top this group or come second.
So you're going Argentina and Saudi Arabia?
Yes, man.
I think Argentina will still go
Mexico in
through.
that group, right?
Hmm?
Mexico in that group, right?
It's Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Argentina. So I think next game is Argentina, Mexico. That's gonna
Argentina,
be huge.
Mexico. Like that game that gonna be a very close game. I think Saudi Arabia will go through. I think Saudi Arabia will get a point from the Poland game or get a win. The way Saudi Arabia played today, Jersey boy, may I tell you, they're going to believe that they can beat anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And when a team have confidence like Saudi Arabia going into that second game, brother, they are at home. I don't care what nobody wants. They are playing at home. They're just right between the border with Qatar. They are at home and they have a lot of confidence right now. So I believe that they're going to come out of this group. Based on what me see with Saudi Arabia, they're hungry, they're passion, and also the coach is a very good coach. The coach win 2 African Cup nation, 2 African Cup, he win 2 different teams. So I am telling you that Saudi Arabia are going to come out of this group, Jersey boy. I strongly believe that they're going to come out of this group based on what me see today, and that bank holiday tomorrow they're going to celebrate. That's the biggest history. That's the biggest win.
Biggest
In
shock.
the entire World Cup for the last 60 years. I don't see another game bigger than that, brother.
No, I don't.
You understand? In Argentina, bro, the weakness in this Argentina team, man, I didn't know if I didn't see it, but sometimes when you win football game, sometimes they win 1-0, sometimes they win 2-0. But Jersey boy, I am telling you this, bro. Argentina is very, very slow. If you realize that Saudi Arabia play a very high line today, the high line where them play, Messi, Di Maria, that was too old. No pace to get behind the team. Look, even when the team go 1-0 down, they still stick to them game plan. Saudi Arabia still stick to them game plan and say, this is the way we play, and this is how we prepare. This is how we put in the preparation, because Saudi Arabia coming into this game, Jersey boy, they were 3 months. They closed the season and they were training for 3 months. So that play a major part. Saudi Arabia preparing this team. This team going to go far in the World Cup. I think they're going to make a run like Russia. Trust me. And they get the win at the right time, Jersey boy. You don't think that?
I do agree, Ron, because that, for me, personally, that loss for Argentina is going to really wake them up. I think they made a big mistake not starting Lisandro Martinez. I think they were a little bit more defensively, but we've got to give credit. And I think, Ryan, 100% that Saudi Arabia second goal was going to go as one of the goals of the tournament, because the fact that they shot, it was deflected, it was cleared by Argentina. The ball passed back to him. He gets dispossessed, gets the ball back, turns like in front of like 3 or 4 Argentinian players, and then smacks it top bins. It was an absolutely fantastic goal. I think probably the goal of the day. 100% the goal of the day.
I agree with you, but what do you think Argentina need to work on to come out of this group? Because a lot of people say, oh, Argentina not going to win the World Cup. Me still have Argentina as one of them favorite, but they have to.
I still do. Because I think Argentina once did win the World Cup, Ryan, and they lost their first game, so it can happen.
Just like Spain.
So for me, Ryan, is the forward line wasn't that impressive against Messi. Didn't have a good game. Yes, he scored a penalty, but it's just a penalty. Di Maria is getting too old. I think this is what I think they should do. They should base in the young. I think maybe play like a 4-4-2 or like a 4-2-3-1. I would play Julian Alvarez from Man City and play Messi in the 10. People make Alvarez up wide.
More, though. I think Alvarez need to play more.
Yeah, that's why I would play Alvarez as a winger. And play Latorre and Messi and maybe one more. But I think they're playing so many good players, but they're getting really old now.
I think Di Maria brings something different to Argentina coming off the bench, in my opinion.
He's good. He's good as like a super sub.
I don't think he's good. I don't think his legs kind of going a little bit Jersey boy.
And Otamendi's a really good player. He is getting old now. I personally would go Lisandro Martinez and Christian Romero. But I think Argentina will bounce back, and I think they will be in the final 4 of the World Cup, or either final. But they have to use this game, because if they drop any more points run in this group, they're in big trouble. And it would probably be the biggest shock in the World Cup that Argentina get grouped. And I don't think they will, because I think Argentina will win the group. But I am sort of thinking, Ryan, Saudi Arabia could 100% qualify. All they need is a draw.
Yeah, they need 2 more draws. So Rockford is saying that they're not going to win any more games. I don't believe that.
I don't know if they'll win any more games, but I think they will get at least another draw.
They can score goal. And in case sports say Argentina take too long to switch the ball from left to right. I agree with you on that too. Argentina will go strong against Mexico. I agree with you on that too. Yeah, I agree with you on that too. People, smash the like button. All right, but people, Jersey boy, you have anything more you have to add? Because we're going to end it right now.
Well, I was going to say, I'm very, very tired. So I forgot to make the preview thumbnail. So I was thinking, did you want to do the preview for tomorrow now? Or did you want to just use a random thumbnail?
No more for the night. No more for the night. Tomorrow we're going to have a pack show. Because we have this or that sports coming over tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to have a pack show. So no more for the night.
So we're gonna do a massive roundup tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to do a roundup tomorrow.
Okay. So you need to get Ryan Anderson, because I think it'd be perfect to get him on after that Belgium. So let's look at the games, Ryan. So we've got Morocco, Croatia. 2-1 Croatia.
2-1 Croatia. All right.
What are you going with, Morocco, Croatia?
I'm going with Morocco to win. To draw.
Draw.
1-1.
Then we got Your boys, Ryan. Germany v Japan.
Yeah, Germany.
Talk to me, Ryan. Talk to me. I need to know.
I
about how you feel
just hope
about
the
Germany.
team. I hope the coach find the right formula, starting the right player, meaning the what do I call it, bro? The you have a thing with them calling a football. They find the right balance. I hope the coach find the right balance, picking the right player. That's we can get the result against Japan. It's going to be a tough game against Japan. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a really, really hard game for Germany. And I remember South Korea beat to the last World Cup. I can't take the embarrassment tomorrow. So Germany, I am begging you guys, start the World Cup good. 2018 when we didn't start it, and it was a shambles and it was difficult. But I am saying Germany, please start the World Cup tomorrow good with a win over Japan. It's not going to be easy. The Japanese is a very solid team. Is a team that can pass the ball, but Japan is the next team that don't score a lot of goals. Germany need to keep clean sheet. For Germany to win or do well in this World Cup, they have to keep clean sheet because they don't have someone that. Yeah, we have Thomas Muller, goal scorer, but I don't think with female Jim going to score a lot of goal. But we need to start to keep clean sheet for us to, can grind out a 1-0, 2-0. But I am not 100% over the top that we're going to smoke Japan. It's going to be a very even one, but I hopefully my team can come out on top. So I'm going to predict Germany to win 2-1.
I'm going 1-0. 1-0 Germany. The big question is, Ryan, who are you going to start as striker? Because obviously Timo Werner's out. Is it going to be Adeyemi? Is it going to be Kai Havertz? Is it going to be Thomas Müller?
I'm going to play Kai Havertz. I would play Kai Havertz.
And the striker.
Yeah, I would play Kai Havertz as a striker, and I will play Müller behind him tomorrow.
Okay, so my prediction is 1-0. Then we go on to your other opponent, your other in pyramidal group, Spain v Costa Rica. Now, you know more about Costa Rica than me, Ryan, because of the CONCACAF. So, how do you feel Spain will do against this CONCACAF team?
I think it's going to be a tricky one, but I don't think Costa Rica have the pace to play the counter-attacking football. But Costa Rica is a very disciplined team. We see that when it matters, they can dig out result. And we see that in the last 10 games they play, both in World Cup qualify, in playoff. They did well. They know to keep a clean sheet. But I don't think they score enough goal. But they will score. You give them chance, they will score. And I think Spain rebuilding after winning the World Cup, the Euro and all of these stuff. I don't think Spain going to be the Spain what we used to, but they still have some young player, Rodri. They have Laporte. I still think Spain good enough to get the better over Costa Rica. I'm going with Spain to win 2-0.
2-0. I'm going. They don't have a lot of goal scorers because Morata can score goals, but Morata
guys, that guy is what I call it in Jamaica.
Bro, the amount of 1v1s that Morata misses is hilarious. I'm gonna go same as you. I'm gonna go 2-0. I think it's gonna be Pedri. I think Pedri will get a goal, and maybe Laporte. I'm going 2-0. And last game, Ryan, is your friend, the other Ryan Anderson's Canada, the country you're in right now, versus Belgium. Oof. You've seen a lot about Canada in the CONCACAF, so talk to me, Ryan, about Canada.
All right, so Canada is a team that is a good team. It's a very good team, but I think not this World Cup Canada going to surprise. I think Canada going because of, they were the better team in CONCACAF. They have some good player, but I watched them play a few practice games when they play against Uruguay, and they find it really difficult to cope with these teams that play at that high level because they don't used to play in that high level for like 30 years. but I think it's a lot of experience for them in this World Cup. But 2026, I expecting Canada to do much, much more better. But I think Canada have some very good player who can hurt this Belgium team. You know, they have Buchanan, very good. They have Jonathan Davis. They have this guy that played for Bayern Munich, Anfang
Alfonso Davis.
Davis. So they have Kyle Lowry, they have Eilert. Canada have some nice player who can hurt this Belgium team. But I think with the likes of Kevin De Bruyne right now playing for Belgium, I think this is the right time for Canada to play Belgium, where they don't have the firepower. But I think with the experience with this Belgium team, been there, done that, Courtois going to be in goal. I think Canada will come up short. I think it's going to be a 3-1 victory for.
Can't believe it. We've got me and you've got the
3-1.
It's the same.
I'm going to that 3-1 win for Belgium, but I think it's going to be close. I hope Canada can prove me wrong that I predict against them, because I really, really like Canada. I really, really like Canada. But I think it's too soon for them. I think next World Cup you will see a better version of Canada up against these massive teams, because now they're going to be in the big boy leagues. Because let me tell you something, Jersey boy. You see, before Canada qualified, they were playing against football minnows. Canada was a football minnows for the last 30 years. Jamaica always beat them. But in this World Cup qualifier we just finished, they top the group, right? Over Mexico, USA. They beat Mexico at home. They beat Jamaica. They beat 90% of the big team them in Canada. But I think this is a blessing for Canada to play against the Uruguay and all of these teams. They will always play against them big team because they're going to be in the 2026 World Cup. So they're going to get more game. They're going to get more exposure. And I think they will build upon this. And if you look at the Canadian team, they have a lot of young players across the world right now. In Spain, Lazio, Marseille, Real Madrid. Canada doing something fantastic right now. And I think them and the US, I am expecting them and the US to probably go around at 16 in the next World Cup, going to host in Canada, USA, and Mexico.
I've gone same as you, and I've gone 3-1. Because I think Belgium's attack and Kevin De Bruyne are going to be too much for Canada. But I've got to also give you the fact that the defence for Belgium is not good. They haven't got a good defence. I think the only two good players that I like is Fass, the new Leicester centre-back, and Timothy Castagne. They're the only two good in that defence, I think, in my opinion. And then you got Courtois, which I think is one of the best keepers in the world, best keeper for the World Champions League, best keeper. And then midfield, you got Kevin De Bruyne, you got Tielemans. You got who's a CDM for Belgium? Was that a CDM? Kevin Warren, and then you got there'll be no Lukaku, so it's going to be Batshuayi or one of there's no Riga, of course. So Batshuayi, and then you got Thorgan Hazard, and you got his brother Eden Hazard, and you got Trossard as well, Ryan. You got Trossard as well in that.
He has been very well for Brighton too.
I'm going 3-1. So I'm going Croatia to win 2-1, Germany to win 1-0, Spain to win 2-0, and I'm going 3-1 to Belgium. And obviously,
well, I think with the slowness of this Belgium backline, they have to be very careful of this Canadian team. Going forward, they have speed to burn.
Especially Alfonso Davis one.
Yeah, they have speed. And even without Alfonso Davis, they have
Jonathan Davis fast.
Jonathan Davis, they have Buchanan, They have Islet. These players are some quick player, fast player. So it's not going to be an easy game, bro. Like Canada will definitely soak up the pressure and hit Belgium on the counter. You know what I mean? So they have to watch out, bro. Like it's not going to be an easy game, but because of Canada don't used to play these high quality game, this is the reason why I'm picking Belgium over them. And you never know because a lot of team in the World Cup is raising their standard. Like I'm really surprised at some of the teams that raise their standard. United States raise to the occasion and all of them stuff there. So you never know what can happen, bro. You never know what can happen.
100%. But guys, reminder, we're going to be doing the last 2 times we've done 2 watch-alongs. Tomorrow we're doing 3. From 9:30 in the morning UK time, we'll be doing Morocco, Croatia. Then I wanted to do Germany, Japan, but someone's going to be at my flat around that time, so I can't do it. So we're going to do Spain, Costa Rica from 3:30, and then from 6:30 we're doing Belgium, Canada, and then we've got some good games, and then we've got Rich Boy Sports. The big game tomorrow. We got day after we got Rich Poe and Sebastian Hope hosting Brazil, Serbia.
Yeah, that's going to be a techie game. That's going to be a very good game.
God, imagine, Ryan, Argentina and Brazil both lose their whole first game. Ridiculous. But anyway, guys, appreciate you all for watching and supporting us for the World Cup.
Yeah, thank you guys, man. I'm going to sleep, bro. It's too much for me now. People,
just wanted to say, Ryan, in a way, thank God my VPN wasn't working, because imagine actually you did put the game up and then you got banned.
Yeah, then that take comments.
Yeah, thank God, bro. It was the gods. It was the gods saying, I'm not gonna get one.
Big up to all of the people in the comment section. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. But people, it's very important to hit the like button. Can you just stop what you're doing right now? Hit the like button, and then we out. Show some love, show some appreciation. This is my 4th video since the day. Right, so make sure you like up the thing, people. Show the love. Come tomorrow, come support the watch along. It's going to be another hectic game. Roundup, we're going to have this or that sports. We're going to have a lot of guests breaking down the games tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in.
Hopefully we'll see. Will Ryan Anderson be happy or would he be crying?
Yeah, I will try get Ryan Anderson tomorrow.
Cool,
anyway,
cool.
Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, from my boy Ryan LFC, I like to say peace out.
Peace out.
Reggae Boyz fans, don't forget to check out the merchandise. Follow the movements. Support the movements. Purchase the merchandise. Reggae Boyz Nation. We have the hat. We have the cups. Check it out. We have a lot of different merchandise in the store. Show your boy Ryan LFC some love and support. Buying the merchandise. Let me know, what do you guys think about the merchandise? Would you guys purchase one of the merchandise? I would really appreciate it. It help the channel, bro. And it help the channel put back some money in the channel to buy equipment. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Peace.